Here is a brief rundown on each of the classes in Fireteam and what they do best. The Gunner is a damage class who excels at dealing high and consistent amounts of damage at all times. With a rifle slot and close quarters slot, they can take on any enemy at any range comfortably and can therefore run many different kinds of weapons to cover any weaknesses the team may have. Their abilities include Overclock, a team-based buff that boosts the fire rate and reload speed for you and your allies for 8 seconds, as well as Frag Grenade, in which they throw a frag grenade. What else did you expect? Lastly, their passive is called Stay on Target, which rewards you with stacks of extra damage when you consistently keep dealing damage to your enemies, capping at a maximum of 10 stacks. The Demolisher is a crowd control class who excels at holding the front line and dealing large amounts of damage in short bursts. Demolishers can reliably deal moderate damage to enemies with their rifle slot and deal short bursts of heavy damage by switching to their heavy slot, making them the perfect class to deal with enemies with high health pools. Their abilities include Micro Rockets, which fire 3 rockets in a quick succession, dealing heavy damage and knockback to enemies caught in their blast radius, as well as Blast Wave, which releases an AoE around them that damages and knocks back their foes. Their passive is called Clear the Room, which grants a stack of increased gun damage when activating either of their abilities, as well as an additional stack for each enemy hit with that ability, lasting for 15 seconds before expiring. Keep in mind that using another ability before the 15 seconds are up will automatically clear any stacks you currently have. The Technician is a defensive class who excels at preventing the Xeno Tide from overwhelming their team by locking down choke points. With only a handgun and close quarters weapon slot, they excel at medium to short range encounters, but will be at a disadvantage during long range encounters or when fighting in very open areas. Their abilities include Sentry Turret, which allows you to deploy a sentry gun with infinite ammo that automatically shoots at enemies within its range, as well as Charged Coils, in which they throw a mini Tesla coil that damages and slows enemies caught in their radius. Their passive ability is called Cross-Platform Synergy, which grants anyone who stands near your turret a small amount of damage reduction and allows your turret to heal at a slow rate whenever you yourself are standing next to it. The Doc is a supportive class who excels at buffing their team and keeping them alive at all costs. They can be effective at all ranges as they have a rifle and handgun slot, but this access to more flexible weaponry is a trade-off to none of their abilities directly contributing to damage in any way. Their abilities include Trauma Station, in which they throw down a small device that heals all allies within its radius as long as it has charges, and Combat Stims, a team-wide buff that increases accuracy, stability, stamina regen, and movement speed for 10 seconds. Their passive is called Field Medic, which reduces the cooldown of your abilities when you are standing next to one or both of your allies and refills a small portion of your Trauma Station charges whenever you pick up a medkit. Lastly, the Recon is a secretive class who excels at sharpshooting, buffs, and debuffs, and can be unlocked after beating the whole campaign on any difficulty. They have a rifle and close quarters slot similar to the Gunner, allowing them to take on the flexibility that the Gunner also has. Their abilities include Pups, which highlights nearby enemy units and reduces the damage they do for a short time, as well as Support Drone, which sends out a drone to a specific area that grants ammo replenishment, increased accuracy and stability, and a small amount of HP gain per kill to anyone standing next to it. Their passive is called Focus, which grants a stack that increases accuracy and stability every time you headshot a target revealed by your Pup's ability, stacking up to a maximum of 3 times. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe for more Fireteam content in the future. See y'all next time.